Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm VR Stuntman, and we're going to be looking today at the Nismo Super Leggera League at vrroom.com. This is round 7, halfway through the season, and on pole we've got Scalebreaker. Jordan is 2nd, Mustard 3rd, Ginobili an excellent 4th. Great qualifying by him. Then we've got Slash 5th, Stuntman 6th, and Sarah 7th, Loki 8th, then BK and Scouser. So on with the action. So this is on board, or looking at Ginobili's car after his excellent qualifying. Not such a great start though, and we've already got Slash to the left of him, moving up to 4th as they head down to the Rettifilio chicane. And this is very, very tight, very easy to have accidents here. But look at this, all these drivers showing each other plenty of respect. And that's what you get at vrroom.co.uk. Right, I'd just like to apologise. I'm not as good as talking as Dave Higgins. So what I'll try and do is capture as much of the action as I can for you. All fairly orderly at the moment. The car's running more or less in formation. Bit of a move there by BK as he passes Scouser. So running up to the Lesmos. What we're going to do is go on board Loki's car. Loki's in 8th place, and let's have a look at his rear camera because he's got BK right behind him. For those of you who don't know Monza, there are 4 long straights here at Monza, so plenty of opportunity to slipstream past the cars ahead of you. In fact, what you often get here is the cars bunching up and running in little packs through Ascari chicane. At this stage in the race though, all the cars are getting a slipstream, so there's not an awful lot of passing, but BK's got a good run here as we come up to the Parabolica, the last corner of the lap, and BK makes a move on the outside and they brake, and Loki's brake late. He's run off the track and he's into the gravel. Oh, what a disaster. Look at all them disappearing from Loki. What a disaster for him. So let's go on board now with Slash. He's in 3rd place. Ahead of us is the mustard yellow car of Mustard, and ahead of that is Scalebreaker. Mustard having a look at Scale as we approach the Rettifilio chicane again. Scale gives him room, but that slows Scale up, and Mustard gets a run on him, so Mustard takes over the lead. You can see at the top of your screen is the mirror. Blue car behind us there in 4th place is Slash. These 4, Mustard, Scale, Jordan and Slash, probably the top 4 drivers in this league. And we see Scale getting a good run through that chicane, the Della Roggia chicane, attacking Mustard, but Mustard defending hard into the Lesmos. See a bit of rain coming down now. It's more like drizzle. The road surface is still basically dry though, and we've got the first 5 starting to edge away as one of those packs, as Scale now makes a run, come up to Ascari. Very, very fast chicane, Ascari. Very easy to make a mistake, run wide and put wheels in the gravel, but everyone being pretty sensible and cautious at this stage. Oh, we had Mustard just touch the gravel there, lose a lot of speed, and Jordan bumps him a little bit. Let's have a look on board, and Sarah here, he's running behind Ginobili. Ginobili down to 6th, and Sarah looks like he's about to make a move, but he doesn't. Slow entry into Parabolica for Ansera, but a good exit, and it looks like he's about to get the run with the tow, because Ginobili doesn't have a tow. Big speed differential when you're getting that tow, and here it comes, and that's a done deal. That Let's go on board now with Slash as we're back in the Retafilio, and look at these cars, so close together. You really got to be careful at this stage in the race. You don't want to damage the car. It could put you right out of contention. There's not a lot to be gained by risking damage for one position, because with the slipstream, you know, you can be passed straight back again. Really close racing though. Oh, small mistake from Mustard there, and slashes through. Also Stuntman in the mirror, the orange car. He's having a think about it. Stuntman perhaps slightly out of his depth here. He's just hanging on to this group, not really able to make a move. So it's Jordan leading from Scale. Let's ride on board Scale, because it looks like he's about to make a pass here. No, not quite. What about Genobi? Genobi running up behind Ansari. He lost that place on the start-finish straight. Can he get a good run through Ascari here? Car's using all the track and a bit of the curbs, which is what the rules are. And we've got Scale in the lead. Scale has managed to move up to first, and here comes Genobi with a great pass. Hugs the racing line, but he'll probably get passed again by Ansara down the straight. Now we're going to go and focus on Mustard. Oops, I've gone past where I wanted to go there. There we go. So this is Mustard, and again Scale, Jordan and Slash duking it out into the Retafilio. Look how close everybody is here. Mustard right with Jordan. He's pulling to the right to try and pass on the inside. Trouble is, once you move up to one side, oh, was that contact? And Stuntman spun. Stuntman has spun and gone into the wall. I need to look at that again. Let's look at that again from on board Stuntman's car. Right, so this is riding on the roof of Mustard. We'll just go to Stuntman. This is Stuntman. So Mustard is about to go to the right here, and Stuntman thinks he's going to join the train of cars on the left. Mustard, realising he's lost the slipstream, moves, and Stuntman just puts two wheels on the grass and spins into the barrier, but unbelievably he's pretty much got away with that. There's no damage. He's just lost a lot of time and fallen back to the little group with Ansara and Genobi. So it's now a 4-car race for the lead. Let's go on board Jordan. We've got Mustard behind us. This is Slash ahead of us in the blue car, and Scale in the lead in the purple one. But Scale runs a bit wide there. Didn't lose much time, but 4 wheels off the track just about as we come down to Ascari. Not close enough to make a move. Oh, Scale a bit sideways. Plenty of smoke coming up from the cars ahead. And a good run for Jordan. Can he make the move into the Parabolica? Let's go on board now with Ansara. Ansara's had a good run through Ascari, and he's caught Stuntman and passes him easily with the draft. Oh, Stuntman trying to go around the outside though. That's Stuntman on the outside. And Stuntman's gone off. There he is in the gravel. He just ran a little bit too wide. 2 wheels on the dirt, and it sucked him into the gravel trap. And just watch these cars come streaming past. It's a terrible place to go off because you're so slow down this very fast straight. And Stuntman down to 9th. Oh, and we got an incident. Slash has broken his car. Oh, I'm going to go back and have a look at this. So this is through Ascari. Slash is getting a tow from Scale. Look at the way he sucks up with that slipstream. Closes up now. It's important to get very good access from Parabolica. You need to get on the power as soon as you can, because any speed you carry out this corner, you carry all the way down the straight. So Scale gets a good exit, good tow, and is clearly in the lead. Now, does he get bumped off? That's the question. Coming down to the Rettifilio, and he's braked too late, and he's gone off and straight into the wall. How embarrassing is that? Also damaged his car. He damaged the front left, and he damaged the engine as well. Oh, and it's BK doing much the same thing. Doesn't quite go into the wall. Slows Ansera up, and he loses a place to two places. He loses a place to Stuntman as well as Ansera. Go on board with Slash. Slash's car is still making good speed there. So it looks like he's pretty much got away with that damage. He could have been struggling at 100 miles an hour top speed, but he seems to have all the straight line speed, but his handling will be a bit spooky because of that front left damage. Oh, and a bit of gravel there. That's the trouble. You've damaged the front left. It won't turn right quite as well as it used to. Right, so let's have a look at BK. So BK running in 9th. We've got Ansera and Stunt ahead. This is BK's first season in vrroom.co.uk, and he's in a very tough league here and doing a pretty reasonable job considering. And Stunt moves ahead of Ansera as they run through Ascari. Ansera's got the tow again though, so we'll have a quick look at that. Oh, sorry, it's not Ansera. Ansera's way ahead of these guys. It's Scouser with this green car. Sorry, Scouser, I haven't mentioned you at all up to this point, but Scouser is running in 8th place, just behind Stuntman. We've also got Genobi here battling with Ansera ahead, the other green car. That's why I'm getting confused. They've got very, very similar paint scheme, those two. And they're both catching Slash with his damaged car, and a good run through the first chicane there for Genobi. Scouser has managed to pass Stuntman. You can see that here. That was down the main straight with the benefit of a tow. Stuntman is looking to pass though, going into the Della Roggia. This is you see Stuntman's skid marks across the road there from where he spun on lap 4. Stuntman's going to make the pass here. Scouser thought about going around the outside, but drops back a bit. That could cost him. He needs to stay within a second and a half of Stuntman to keep the slipstream. Anyway, I'm going to go back to Genobi, and here we see that Ansera ahead of us has caught Slash. It looks like he's about to make a pass. So Ansera, who was battling for 6th not so long ago with Genobi, is now battling for 4th with Genobi and Slash. And Ansera goes through. And Genobi is in a great place here to get the double slipstream. They could be 3 abreast coming up to the Parabolica. There goes Slash on the inside of Ansera, and Genobi. Genobi doesn't go for it. He thinks better of it. The other 2 run wide though. Genobi taking a very tight line, doesn't want to get involved in any accidents. One thing you can say about Genobi is that he is probably the safest driver out there. But he's got a good run here. And he's passed Slash, and he passes Ansera, and that's what patience can do. Patience and putting yourself in the right place. Going to go back on board with the leaders. Whoops, a bit of a lock up there from Genobi. We've got Jordan here running 3rd. These guys have been tied together with a rubber band for the whole race, and pretty small elastic band at that. So it's Scale leading. He's led most of this race, but Mustard and Jordan have both led it as well. So this is Jordan. He's oh, and that's a mistake. That's a mistake ahead from Scalebreaker. He runs a bit wide, goes into the gravel, loses some speed, does it again. Just kissed the gravel there. Didn't lose much time. So Jordan now doesn't want to move. He doesn't want to move to pass Mustard, because he'll drop out the toe, and Mustard will still be in it. So he hangs back, waits to see what happens. So a little over a lap left, and there's a mistake from Scale. He's all over the place. Let's watch that again from on board, because that looked pretty scary to me. So we'll move to Scalebreaker's car and let's go for a different view. Lovely deep purple on this car. So we made a slight mistake at the previous corner, Lesmo 2, running down to Ascari, gets it a bit sideways. Oh, and he's just kissed the gravel on the right there and on the left, and he keeps his foot in it. I don't know if you heard that, but he kept his foot right on the throttle. He didn't want to lose so much time. He'd drop out the toe, and I think he's got away with it. It's great driving there to hold that big moment, that tank slapper on full throttle. So Scale now running third. Gonna have a look back here at Loki, because Loki lost loads of time on the opening lap, and he's been plugging around doing good lap after good lap, and he's finally caught Scouser and BK, and they're coming up to the Parabolica. Nice slow entry. He gets on the power nicely. The other two perhaps holding each other up, and this is Loki's moment. We're coming across the line with 1 lap to go, and Loki, who's been 10th for just about the whole race, is past BK. Whoa! Scouser tries to block him. Loki loses a bit of speed and on the brakes. Oh, and he's locked the wheel there and gone off, and BK's back through, and Loki's lost a bit of time. So that's a bit of a shame for poor Loki. Riding on board with Scale, he's caught up Jordan and Mustard. This is the last lap. We're halfway round it, and any one of these three could win from the slipstream. And Mustard's off. Oh, and comes across the track, and Scale hits him, and we've got damage. We've got heavy damage to the left front of Scalebreaker. Let's look at Mustard's car. Mustard has damage on both rear wheels. That's pretty grim. So this is riding on board with Mustard. You can see the car twitching around. He's still keeping his foot in it though. Oh, and that's a big moment, big sideways moment, and he gets in the way of Scale again. Scale again runs into the back of Mustard's car. So Mustard's now got big damage to the left rear. Scale's got damage, and Mustard's going for the lead. He doesn't care about the damage. The car's hugely sideways, but he's blocking the road, and they're going to run down to the line. Now, still any one of these three could win it. Probably not Mustard though. We got Jordan coming through on the left. Can he pass Scale to take the win? No, not quite. That was close though. Riding on board with Slash, we can see ahead Shinobi's crossing the line, and Sarah is going to be 5th, Shinobi 4th, and Slash 6th. This is Stuntman on his own in 7th, and this is Scouser going for the pass on BK as they cross the line. Oh, that's close. Didn't quite make it though. Very, very close. So there you see it. Great race from the boys at Monza. Very little contact. No major incidents. A bit of rubbing. A few small mistakes, but a good race, and yet another win for Scalebreaker.